and we're gonna get this going with the mission Sunrise and Future Proof at ARC. So make sure everybody has this. So share it with all.
With the war over, it's time for us to rebuild, to take stock of our situation, and to return to our roots as explorers. We've recently noticed that a star in an unexplored.
All right. Now we have to go to Deep Space Nine. So everybody, to the transporter pad.
Dun, 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 dun.
If you have frosted boots or Jem'Hadar. Being the sector space, I think I'm close to DS9 on this character. If not, then I can easily just transwarp because I have that.
So being the ship or return to sector.
Return to sector.
Hmm.
Because we're going to be instantly transporting to the Delta Quadrant. Now I'm
Everyone, I am the Dragon Empire.
Yeah, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna transwarp directly to DS9. That's where the mission start is. So
Hold up, wait for me to
just do just do a regular transwarp using EC.
transwarp to starting point at sunrise.
Yeah.
Okay, I meet you two there.
Yep, I'm already here. Makes it a whole lot easier to get there.
People, if you hear audio coming from my speakers, I'm sorry.
Okay,
You'll have to deal with it.
You guys just wait. I'm at Seoul. All right, I need to transport to DS9, right? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, just enter the system approach DS9. So you
Approach approach DS9.
Yeah.
Or does that call it during orbit?
Yeah, put us in different instances and whatnot. So yeah, I see you.
Wait a minute. Transport to.
DS9.
You guys hit transwarp to do it, or button, or did you hit a different kind of button? Is there? Oh, wait a minute. I see. Wait.
Yeah, if you have diplomacy at rank 4, you can instantly transport to DS9.
Oh. Okay, I don't have diplomacy at rank 4. It suck. All right.
Well, it's easy to grind that up.
Oh, wait a minute. Go to Deep Space Nine. So let me do that. I don't care about.
I see. Helm depart from.
Don't touch anything just yet because obviously.
Okay, remain station orbit for the time being.
Alright. Okay, begin Operation Gamma.
No,
that's not us.
No,
just approach Deep Space Nine.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I have Operation Gamma on one of my characters. On this character.
Okay.
There we go. There.
Alright.
Okay, it looks like we already have the specialist, so what we have to do is head to the unexplored system. So I think everybody's got the specialist route, right? Where it says go to unexplored system.
I don't see any sort of option that says to depart or whatever.
No, I'm talking about on your mini map.
It just says report to Commander Sarah Minnar. Lost and found.
Oh, you haven't even done that mission yet, have you?
For me, it says go to unexplored system.
Yeah, I have it set up as primary right here. So it should be on the very top.
We are doing sunrise, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so I have to do okay, sunrise complete. So why is it?
Make sure I clear it and make it a primary again. Make sure it's at the top. Should be at the top for everybody.
Yeah, it's at the top for me.
And what does it say on the
hail? It says hail to contact to turn in this mission. It says sunrise. Hail command.
Those you completed it then. You haven't even turned it in first.
Oh, so I could just turn it in then, huh?
Yeah, you can turn it in, but we can restart it again for you. So go ahead, complete that, and then we'll start it up again for you.
Alright.
Hold up.
Let's take a torpedo.
Yeah, the torpedo's pretty awesome.
Okay, now, alright. So then start it up again. Sorry, I got it.
Yeah, let me share it with you.
Alright, accept. There we go. Alright.
Now, does it say go to the
Now
unexplored
pick
system?
up specialist from Deep Space Nine.
yeah, I
Okay,
can do
so
that.
beam up the specialist. Do, 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 do. I got the specialist, Mr. Oh, I just did this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Tanara Zuvan. Okay.
We're just
Alright.
waiting for Dragon to come back so we can exit the system.
Depart from Deep Space Nine. Okay. Alright.
We're just waiting on Dragon.
No problem. You guys were patient waiting for me. I can't complain.
Yeah,
Now, when my wife comes back in here, it might be a different story, but
yeah. We're just trying to get as much done as we can in an hour and a half time, but we started a little bit late because of that.
yeah. Are you guys married? Either of you guys?
I'm not married, but I know the feeling. I know the dude. 'Cause
Dragon married?
my parents have been married for over 30 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I may be a fleet or an admiral, vice admiral in Star Trek, but I am but the swabby in the house.
Yeah. That's all right. I feel the same way too. I'm one of the fleet leaders, and yet I still have to do things like a lowly ensign would do. There you
Hey,
go.
I'm back.
Okay, we can head out the system now and head towards the unexplored system.
So the BART system?
Yep.
Oh. Okay. I broke it.
Don't worry, you can just exit out with the button on the mini map.
Depart system. Alright. Here we go.
Flip screen.
Alright. Okay. Go to unexplored system. Alright. Alright, let's go.
Guys, wait a minute. We have to fight? Allow me to actually get some shots off.
Well, of course you will. There are gonna be a lot more ships in here. So we're
Alright.
I'm almost there now. I just exit a slipstream. I should have brought my veteran ship here, because it transforms. But I like this. I like this build. This build's awesome. I'll wait for everybody to get here. So once everybody gets here, we can enter. It looks like somebody's going down instead of turning
I
around.
know. I was facing the wrong way. Alright. Not so good.
Technically, you can do it right through the. You're heading directly.
Yeah,
towards
no, I'm
right
just
now.
gonna warp over there. Alright.
That's a pretty blue star.
Yep, it's bright blue star. It's supposed to be anyway.
I got a boatload of energy credits, so. Alright, here I am.
All right. If we are ready, then let's begin.
Begin sunrise.
The next one requires EV suits. Just letting you know.
Oh. Remember, we're not gonna be rushing through this,
Yeah.
and I'll be reading the stuff.
Yeah.
We've arrived in system about 0.5 AU from the star, sir. Still no indication of what's causing the stellar decay. Detecting only gas giants in system. No signs of rocky planets, other than an occasional moon for those Jovians. We're a little outside optimal range. We could probably get better resolution on sensors if we nudged a few kilometers closer. Let's move in closer, get some readings of the star, and see if we can figure this out.
Alright, here goes.
Getting solar radiation. Try reducing the gain of your senses. Initial measures don't make any sense. The star's core reactions are failing, but it still has so much matter that it should be confusion. It's as if it suddenly decided that it was no longer to do hydrogen fusion. This kind of matter is ejected during corona events.
Let's collect some stellar particles and see if we can find detailed analysis.
We should be able
hemisphere. You head to one of
I got one.
We'll set up a plot of locations where we can take samples.
I'm already at the one samples.
Alright. Oops.
I'm at these solar particles.
And you gotta go mess with this thing.
The stillness
Okay,
of
come on. Do.
It's as if the star's life cycle was somehow
Yep.
accelerated somehow. But it never went through an expansion cycle. There's no explanation for this. If this is system-wide, we should find evidence of similar problems.
What if this phenomenon affected other bodies in the system as well?
There's a large amount of gas
We should
find evidence
similar
similar problems
from the star.
with nuclear
We
encounters.
should have no trouble checking that hypothesis.
But there's a large amount of gas stellar matter further. We should have no trouble checking that hypothesis.
Set a course for the next closest body in system.
Results are coming in now. This is
And accept. Well, for everybody to accept.
Yep. There you go.
This part's gonna be fun because, you know, we're gonna be facing off against a couple things.
Uh-oh.
This is very strange. Usually nebulae are mass outs between systems. Finding a micronebula in system like this is rare. This makes sense for events such as cosmic string, shearing through a gas giant, and turning it into particulate matter. I'll need some more readings to know for certain.
Determine the best places to scan for information.
Beyond a few kilometers, and shields will be
Beyond a few
The
kilometers.
best we'll be able to do
And
is
shields
to
will be
check
off-
small areas until we get close to something new. We should head to where the deionized particle density is higher.
We should head to.
Switch to short-range scanners. And I'm gonna take my shields off. I don't want to keep on hearing that noise. We'll take them off temporarily. Reading deionized particles. I see fragments, trace amounts of inner materials, picking up some low-level distortion, possibly from engines. Another ship may have been here recently. Keep searching. If there's another ship here, we should see if they know anything. Probably do if they don't want anything to have to do with us.
Ooh, I see an anomalous particle cluster. Oh, it is gone.
I just scanned it. Careful, here comes the baddies. Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Well, they should like you. You're like them.
I know, which is funny.
I think somebody got burned.
I'm gonna put my shield back.
Data is coming in now. Nothing unusual coming in from the nebula. But those things are far from home. Unfortunately, they can't give us answers.
Looks like there's some heavy ionization on the far side of the nebula.
Some
Some kind of reflected radiation
from one of
from one of the
gas
gas
giants.
Set a course for that gas giant.
And accept.
Okay, there's a large asteroid ring around this gas giant, sir. Reading a few metallic asteroids and some low-level radiation. Maybe some additional clues, but nothing concrete. A lot of small debris moving at high speed here. Nothing we can't clear up with our weapons. but we'll just need to make sure not to miss. Helm, stand by for evasive maneuvers. Set course for the largest radioactive asteroid. Okay. Alright. Oh. Alright.
I got it from you.
On to another one. Okay, I got this baby. Yep. This asteroid has some zinc, copper, cobalt. It doesn't give us any clues. Okay. Let's see, where's the magic one?
Alright, I just scanned it.
Ooh.
Okay, let's get closer to the gas giant. Okay, gas giant. This is interesting. We're picking up several moons around the gas giant, and some of them are inhabitable. Admiral, I'm picking up some comm traffic. One of these moons is inhabited. Why didn't we pick up this outside the system? There are thousands of background signals in space, sir, many from civilizations we haven't encountered yet. Since a preliminary long-range scan of the system showed no Class M or L planets, it seemed that nobody thought that it would be inhabited. Our computers just classified these signals as ambient background until we are right on top of the transmitters. The Universal Translator is updating now. Any signs of any starships or bases? A few minor suborbital facilities, significant industrial infrastructure, 8 billion inhabitants. Sir, I'm picking up a few low-power warp trails. Nothing the size of a starship, maybe a handful of probes, but there's evidence that we've come across an early warp-capable civilization here. Let's conduct a few scans. If this is a warp-capable society, when we make first contact, we don't want to seem hostile.
Greetings, unknown vessel. This is Administrator Kumar K. Please provide identification.
Greetings, unknown vessel. This is Administrator Kumarka. Please provide identification.
This is the Admiral of the Shell Buster. I represent the United Federation of Planets.
Welcome to Lukari. Visitors
Welcome to Lukari. Visitors here are rare, but we are always gratified by the chance to meet and exchange information with travelers. I regret you've arrived at a difficult time. You may have noticed that our home star has become unstable. I'm leading a project to try to reignite the star. Unfortunately, we've already suffered severe disruptions, and we have a lot of problems to tackle right now.
We noticed the problems with your star, and we came to investigate why this is happening.
These problems
started only recently, just a few days ago. Our astronomers noted a significant shift in the star's output, and now it looks like it's guttering and dying. If we can't solve this problem, it's the end of our species. I'm the project leader for our solar probe team. We're going to try to restart fusion with a quantum chromodynamic accretion burst. But honestly, this is a colossal problem, and it may be beyond us.
My ship is a part of a larger fleet. We have advanced technology. We may be able to assist you.
We have a solar probe
ready that contains the booster module that needs to be fired into the star. It's capable of warp 2. There's a problem though. The probe's remote navigation systems won't work. All the interference from the solar flaring and guttering is blocking the signal. Could your ship get a trajectory plot so that we can set a pre-programmed course?
We'll look into it. We can use our astrometric computer to build a plot. And I'm gonna display it real quick. Wow, that needs to be moved down quite a bit. And to the left. Down and to the left. Way. Just trajectories. Doot, 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 doot. Couple. And to the left. Down adjusting for now. And display trajectory plot. That's first point is good. And second point is good. Yay! We got it right.
We're getting your telemetry now.
We're getting your telemetry now. I'll have my engineers prepare the probe. Let's see if this works. Nothing to worry about. Just the future of my planet.
And we'll
Sorry,
hope-
my mic wasn't. My mic cut out.
We'll hope you don't
Any-
find a launch
anywho.
probe.
The probe's made it
Made
out
it
of
out of
orbit.
orbit.
Haven't we already met the Lucari?
But it's the first time we've ever met them.
Engaging successfully and out of planetary range.
It goes up. One of those asteroids there.
It's
That's no moon. That's a space station.
That's the moon. That's your mama.
The probe is arriving in the solar corona. Deploying
Deploying
thermodynamics
thermodynamics
no
with no
effect.
effect.
It didn't. Repeat.
Well, it didn't work.
That was your one shot. Thank you for trying to help. I'm not sure what to try next. Maybe we can evacuate a few people. Not trying to give up. But the situation is grim. If you people can offer any other help, welcome. But I just don't see a way to relocate 8 billion people in the next few hours.
We're not necessarily out of options, of solutions. We might be able to, still might be able to find a way to reignite the star. Sir, and I'm
My
not.
name is Cal Duncan. Looks like I've arrived at the perfect time. I'm here to help the problem with this star. I'm a scientist, and I have some specialized knowledge that can help.
Ain't you from the future, mister?
Well, you'll find out if you play it.
Oh, that's right. I remember from Enterprise. He is. It's nice to meet you, Cal. Your help will be appreciated. I thought I was supposed to be the one reading this stuff.
This is
Well,
my
your
house.
mic's muted.
My people are the ones at risk here. If you have something to reverse this process, my people should be involved.
Agreed. Since no other solutions have presented themselves, we should at least hear them out.
Right. I'm willing to do so, but it will take me a while to get a shuttle out there. As you might imagine, things are a little hectic over here right now.
Don't worry, we won't need a shuttle.
You won't be able to get a lock on my ship interior due to the subspace manifolds. I'll go ahead and bring you aboard.
Ready for transport.
Yay, somebody bring a healer.
Healer. Okay.
No, that's alright. Somebody bring another engineer, though, because we have a healer now. It might be most likely Mr. Brown. Thank you. And accept.
Is this before?
I'm Cal Duncan.
You moved
Moved
me
me
here
here
without
without
crossing
crossing
into
into
space.
space.
You have
Quantum
quantum
teleportation
teleportation.
technology.
Yes. We call it a transport. It has a limited range, but it's useful for going from surface to ship.
Impossible.
Impossible.
This
The
ship's
ship's
interior
interior
is
is massive,
massive,
even though it's no bigger than a shuttle.
My ship uses compactified subspace folds. It's bigger on the inside.
Right now, though, we have bigger issues to handle.
I don't think people need that to be read. Talk to Administrator Kumarki.
This
This
is
is all quite overwhelming.
This
This Caldano person is another stranger from somewhere else. And you're here to help our dying star?
Yes, we came to investigate the star, and now we're involved.
Oh. Yes, I suppose I can see how a star suddenly dying might attract someone's attention.
Normally, my people are explorers and we would open diplomatic relations to engage in first contact, but this isn't a normal situation.
It's an odd coincidence. We probably never have met if it weren't for the trouble with the star. My people have never really had any desire to go exploring out there. We've sent a few probes and met a couple of neighbors, but we're happy at home. And we have what we need, so why risk it? I guess this crisis answers that question. The galaxy is bigger than us. And to survive, we need to look past just our homeworld.
The United Federation of Planets makes exploration and peaceful contact with new species one of its primary missions.
Sounds like you have a lot of experience meeting other kinds of beings. Maybe if we survive this, we can take the chance and learn more about each other. To talk about what we might have in common and what we have to offer.
I'm sure that my people will want to open relations. Your experience here will make you a natural choice to participate in those discussions.
What can I do to help?
My home is
My
at
home is
risk.
at risk. I want to do something.
Be involved,
Be involved in solving this problem.
Which one should I pick?
Just click with stay with me. You can see how we study and solve these problems.
Oh, yeah.
Speak to Caldano, but first, use my gambling device. Hooray, I won.
Welcome to my ship. Don't be alarmed. This vessel is from the 31st century and it has some technology you may not recognize. I can assure you, though, that I'm here to help.
That explains why I wasn't able to scan through your ship's hull, or how you are able to have technology that can repair a dying star.
Correct. I'm associated with the temporal division of, well, let's just say that I'm an ally from the future, and I'm here to save the Lucari star.
So this involves changing the time stream. I've had about enough of that recently.
No, I'm trying to prevent change. Someone's tampered with this star. It's not supposed to die out here. The Lucari don't disappear today. At least not if we have any say in it. I have some technology that can help, but we'll need to rework it in order to repair the star's fusion processes. What I need you to do is to help me align this matrix to match the star's original spectrum.
Could you? Well,
All right, I'll try to realign the matrix.
I'll regulate
It's not hard to do. Trust me on that. I've done it numerous times. Oh, and before I do anything,
Well, I'll do the.
This matrix can adjust quantum induction, but restarting stellar processes isn't its normal use. This task should be simple. Go to each console.
What are we expecting? Company?
oh yeah.
Then I'll spawn and stuff it. Sir, while scanning, I got some data on Caldano, and it's a little surprising. He seems to be a hybrid of human and Vulcan, with a small amount of DNA from the people of this world. Apparently, at some future date, these people, the Lucari, have a stronger tie with the rest of the galaxy. So he's not just protecting this planet, he's protecting his own ancestors from annihilation. That makes sense. This actually means he's probably more reliable. Let's finish repairing the star.
Alright, Mr. Brown, that's all on you. Just set up another one. Don't use that. Don't use his Soul Space Gateway. Reason, don't use Solar Gateway. Reason being is because that thing will heal him.
Red wavelength range. Okay.
Wait, is he gonna wind up attacking us?
Who?
Caldano.
No.
The Nakul?
Sounds like
Whoever tried to stabilize the Lucari star decided to keep knocking.
Oh.
Let's see who. They're packing a real wallop. Shields just went down. We have incoming.
Weapons ready, prepare to repel borders.
And guess what? They're Tholians!
Why would the Tholians be trying to destroy the Lucari?
Think about it.
I'm gonna put a they're gonna.
We've got a breather. Now I just have to charge the device and prepare it for use. In just a few minutes, it'll propagate a quantum wave shift that should correct the star's stalled fusion process. You should head back to your ship, and I'll send the administrator back home.
Return to ship.
And accept. Everybody back to your ship. Just watch this. You're gonna like this part.
Oh,
Because I
what
have
the?
abilities that obviously are really powerful.
Device is charging.
Just a few minutes away from repairing the star.
Standing by.
He wants the Toxutot. You can't have it. The Enterprise J needs it later.
Gonna call it the
Ooh.
Oh, big, big, big. Got
Oh,
fever.
I feel like I should have gone with my Fleet Dreadnought.
It's alright, I'm still holding you together pretty strong.
Alright, here goes.
But damn, does this thing back a wall up?
Boom, then it goes. Make sure you pick up your loot.
Oh. Oh, I'm caught in a Tholian web.
Alright.
No.
Don't get rid of it.
Oh. So, did you guys like Enterprise at all?
I do.
Yeah, my favorite episode, the Mirror Darkly episode.
Yeah, the Mirror Doctor. Yeah, that's a good episode. It's one of my favorites. Ooh, there we go. I totally was got him. I wasn't mine. Ooh.
Rejuvenator.
Rejuvenator and boom. It's back to normal.
It's working. Look at the star. Check the fluids. The fusion process is reigniting, and it's returning to normal.
Readings are stabilizing. The shockwave should be barely noticeable by the Lucari.
Some of those ships have just arrived in our system. They're attacking our homeworld. We don't have any way to catch these like this. Please, help us.
On our way.
Alright.
Stay away! Don't mess with the damn Federation.
Our ships can't repel firepower of that magnitude.
Mine can.
Oh, mine can't.
Yeah.
My ship was built during the lean years of the Federation.
Yeah.
Sequestration.
Technically, I would hold up pretty much better with my coalition destructor build, but oh, there it goes. Ah. Oh yeah, good. Taking a lot of damage here.
And got that dude. Oh, got me.
That's always when you're too close to things like that. Oh, look at this little guy just sitting on it by himself.
Tholians have managed to get my friend through the web. I need your help.
I lost my key volume.
Stolen my quantum phase inhibitor. Thanks for the save, but the Tholians managed to steal the toxic thought while they had my ship web. That must have been their plan all along. My data suggests the Tholians used a trilithium warhead to destabilize the star, but the amount of resources needed to build such a weapon makes it inefficient to say the least. No, I suspect somehow they knew I would come here to save this star, and I would bring the toxic thought. Fortunately, the Lucari star is safe. However, nobody else will, as long as the Tholians have that device. Use it to snuff out and stabilize stars anywhere they want.
We'll have to get it
We'll
back
have
from
to
them
get it
somehow.
back from them somehow, but that means we have to figure out their next target.
I have some thoughts on that, but I will need to do some calculations. These events and the toxic thought itself are tied up in cold. The Tholians may not care, but by using the toxic thought, they risk distorting the timeline by wiping out civilizations that are supposed to survive in the future, such as the Lucari. I'll be in touch. Now the Lucari will have futures.
Understood.
I wish I could ask you about your science, your trade, your society.
My cousin will be
There
forever
will be time for all
Not
of
to
that now
mention
that
our personal gratitude, of course. I think we have a bright future.
First contact with another species is one of our most important duties. Our initial meeting has shown promise for an exchange of culture and knowledge.
Oh, I think our friend
I wish I could ask.
going to need a ride home. Would you mind? If you'll interrupt and take me home, I'll start looking for more data about
We'll rendezvous with you shortly.
Amazing with information about what happened to this star.
I already have Marky.
Bringing me along.
Once we're back in outer space,
I'll take
I'll take a shuttle.
There's Marky. And done.
It seems that first contact with the Lucari has gotten off to a reasonable start. Now we just have to hope that when the Tholians show up again, we show up again with the toxic type, we can stop them from doing anything disastrous. We are ready to leave the system on your orders, sir. The
Power
pause system.
There we go. And that's done. Yay. Since I already have all the gear from this, I really don't need it again. I'm using my shield buster. I love this ship. It's fun. Alright, and turn that in. I suggest getting the torpedo if you don't have it, but I'm just gonna go with any of the other gear because I already have all the set and whatnot. I'm just gonna
So get the quantum phase torpedo.
yeah, because you can put that on your rear arc or forward arc, depending on what you want to do with that. Oop, and you just ranked up, yay!
Alright, now I'm going to switch to my bloody fleet dreadnought because...
I got an idea. I could switch over to my fleet. Fleet battle cruiser or something like that. Yeah, fleet battle cruiser. So already got the thing done on this. I'm just gonna make sure I have the right gear on it and whatnot. Okay, everything looks like it's good there. Let me check my gear. Of course, I don't have anything on it. Where's my stuff? That. And that. basically get my gear set up and whatnot. Yay, more fun. How's Bartok beam? Where is that one beam that I want? Shall I put this on here? Nope, not that one. Where is it? I know I have plenty of this stuff here. I just gotta figure out where half it is. There's an Hazard beam. And we go with the other beam on this. Or not the other beam, but that torpedo. There it is. And put my coalition, my Terran Task Force out on this thing. So I can find it. That. That. Oh, there it is. Terran Task Force. And we're gonna put all Marissa's gear that I have on here back on. So with that. And where's my one thing? What is it? Just for modulator. And we're gonna put on our that right there. Yeah, I got a lot of consoles. It's crazy how many consoles I have. Where is it? Martok defenses. That. Let's go down. My simulated module. I hate having to go through all this stuff, you know? And that. And finally, where is that one console that I have? I know it's running somewhere. Should be in very rare. Ah, there it is. 7 capacitor. Got so many consoles I don't know what to do with them. That's crazy. And final console. There we go. I'm all set, ready to go. And the next mission will be Stormbound.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna have to make sure we have environmental suits for this one. So let me just get that slotted and.
Oh, let me get mine slotted.
Yeah, I'll just share it with you guys. Okay, then we head to the cool system. I should probably turn on the visuals of my simulated module on this thing, because obviously I don't like the visuals on small ships. They don't fit right.
Hold up.
Yep, this is not madness here. I don't know why, but we're just waiting for a few ships to get moving. I'm almost there now. And what I'm going to do is, before we enter, we're going to have to call in our, I'm going to call in my, call my SS Azura. I get my environmental suits. Let's see, where are they? Got so many environmental suits. I got so much stuff in my bank, I don't know what to do with them. I'm gonna put that right there. And there, because I think we only need just 2 bridge officers for this. And I'm gonna put on mine right now, get it out of the way at least. So, Mr. Brown, if you want to head over to where I'm at and to get to your thing, you can. Yeah.
Okay, I got my environmental suit.
Okay. Because I don't know if you have enough for your bridge officers and whatnot. Cause,
Oh. Do I have? Okay.
Yeah. Because
Let's
you
see.
just need like two extra ones. That's all. Man, I like the look of this ship now with this set on here. I got the Terror Task Force set in this bad boy, and it looks just flat out amazingly cool.
Alright, let's see. Where's the banky bank? Bank.
I know you got a lot more hole than that. Welcome back. Okay, you almost here yet? Dragon?
I'm coming.
He's a common. He's a common. Alright.
You're gonna need an environmental suit for this one.
I have one equipped already.
Yeah, what about your bridge officers? You just need two. Just in case I can't switch to my bridge officers and whatnot. I have a SS0 over here, so once you get over here, you'd be able to get it.
Talk to us. This is 02.
Alright.
Bank.
I got one. Well, I got one for Dennis, my guy. So.
Yeah, you should have at least 4 for your, well, at max 5. You can get free ones from this mission and also one from Bolivia Road, so you'd be able to get them free from there. So when you guys are ready.
Alright, locks. I'll do the locks and at least the floors.
I know exactly which one I'm gonna put these on. So, one for my there, and I think there you are, and one for this. There you go, and I'm ready to go now. Ready when you guys are.
Right there.
Begin storebound.
Good to see you again. Thank you
Tholians
for
have the
responding
quantum
to my
phase
message so
inhibitor.
quickly.
I've tracked the
Tholians
ship
have
to
the
the
quantum phase
and
inhibitor.
I'm detecting
I've tracked
telltale
the ship
quantum
to the
fluctuations with the
And
star.
I'm detecting some telltale
Trying to
quantum
use the
fluctuations
Mr. Brown, you
with the
coming in?
star.
Stop them and
Yeah,
recover you
hold on.
First, however, we need to
They're
help
not
them
prepared to repel the
at this point in their
There
history.
you are.
Agreed. Set a course for the lead Tholian vessel.
Unidentified vessel. You have entered our space without authorization. If you are an ally of the Tholians, leave now. We have done nothing to provoke our attacks, but we will defend ourselves.
We will render any assistance we can. What do you need?
Thank you. My people have warships. Any assistance you can provide against the Tholians would be appreciated.
Consider it done. Now this is what I'm talking about. Fire return! Kill!
Took a lot of damage on there, didn't you?
We appreciate your assistance. It is not often that we encounter a species willing to risk their lives.
Yes, they stole a device from
We are still
us that interferes with the fusion process in the sun.
So this is your fault? Why would you make such a terrible thing? You caused this problem. I expect you to fix it, or we will hold you and your people responsible for the consequences.
Caldano created the device in the future. The Tholians stole it from him. We're just trying to set things right.
I was only focused on the idea, on whether it was possible. I didn't stop to think of all the harm it could do in the wrong hands. We have to stop the Tholians before they shut down the Star's fusion. If that happens, the effect on this system will be devastating. The Nakul will lose their home, and life will probably never develop here again.
Helm, course for the star, full impulse.
Let's go. And slowly impulsing.
The lead Tholian ship has the quantum phase inhibitor. They're going to use it on the star. We have to stop them. Board that vessel and get it back.
Continue. Charge!
Might have traced me to this time. We will have to run.
Oh, look at all these recluses.
Oh no, they're using the toxic bomb.
Sounds a little bit lower than he did last time. Yeah.
Why would you make such a thing? Jiminy.
Alpha Strike.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah, Alpha Strike. I'll bring my healer, which is my liberated board. Borg, bring an engineer.
An engineer?
Yeah.
Alright. Got Dennis.
Alright, waiting on everybody else.
We've docked with the Tholian ship. The good news is that my scan indicate the quantum phase inhibitor is on the bridge. All we need to do is go get it. The bad news is the Tholians know we're here. They're not going to give up without a fight. Understood, we're ready.
The Tholians come from an environment that's extremely hazardous to most humans. You and your team will need environmental suits to survive.
Understood, thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, your bridge officer should have his environmental suit on. Mr. Brown.
Okay. Alright, so let's go. You.
Because it will kill him if he walks out here.
Alright, and he get
And you put on his armor.
Has he got it on? Yep, okay.
Okay, now he's got it on. Let's go.
Dolian.
See you on this way. Woohoo! This way?
Who knows? Maybe this video will encourage more people to join Stowe.
Yeah.
And maybe even join our fleet.
Maybe. You never know. And we got that guy. Ooh, one shot. This way.
It's with Cal Dano. He looks like he's a slacker.
Yeah, he's all the way in the back. No, that's the face of being turret.
Oh.
That's a big crit. Yeah, we rolled.
Change this baby. You guys go. My God.
You don't need no weapons for this part. You put your weapons away now.
Okay.
Finally, we have the quantum phase inhibitor. I brought this to time to hide it from the Vorgons. But I never thought the Vorgons would steal it. Now we need to hide it where it will be safe from both of them. Are you ready? This will be a longer trip than you're used to.
Beam us to the shuttle and launch immediately.
And wait, and everybody to the shuttle. Just wait for everybody. There we go.
Set a course for the Ryza system.
Of course, that line was not supposed to be set at that point. Some of the lines are just all screwed up in this game. But, what you gonna do?
Ryza, early 22nd century. Even the tourists won't be in this region for a few
Ryza,
years yet.
early 22nd
No
century.
one will be looking for the
Even
quantum
the
phase
tourists won't be in
inhibitor
this
here.
region for a few years
Not
yet.
now, anyway.
No one will
Let's
be
try that
looking
cave
for the
up
quantum
ahead.
phase
It
inhibitor
looks
here.
like a good spot.
Not now, anyway. Let's try that cave up ahead. It looks like a good spot.
Acknowledged.
Right. Follow me.
Wow.
Rain,
Rain on Ryza?
I guess
I guess they haven't installed the weather control systems yet.
We
Make it
have to
splash.
Identify the device very well.
I can't
I can't afford to let it fall into the wrong hands again.
And the
And the Vorgons are very persistent.
Yeah, they built that.
Too obvious.
Anyone
Anyone
can
can find it there.
Vorgons built that bypass, that highway bypass to Earth.
Better, but I still think it would be too easy to find.
Mm.
That's it.
Someone
will find it in a few hundred years.
But
That's a different story for a different captain. Let's get back to your time.
We
We need to check on the Nakul.
Beam up.
Well, they don't have any sun. That'll help them.
I was wondering what was going on there. It was like my game was completely lagging out there for a second.
Setting course for 2014.
We need to get back to the Nakul.
I didn't warp out that time. It just sat there. Oh, the bugs in this game, they're fun.
So we have arrived back in the Nakul system in the present, and Caldano has launched his ship. The Tholians are hailing us on screen. We no longer have the device. We've hidden it where you will never find it.
Will you kindly die?
And there he goes to Enterprise.
This is Captain Walker of the USS Pasta.
Kindly start trying.
What happened to our son? Our son! What did you do?
We're unable to stop the Tholians, but we are able to retrieve the Toxutod and hide it where nobody can find it.
I'm sure it will be a great comfort to our citizens as they freeze to death.
We will do whatever we can to assist you.
You have done quite enough. Leave us alone. Time travelers and malcontents and Tholians. The whole lot of you can fall into a black hole. Now, go. We have to figure out how to save our people. And then we'll take steps to protect ourselves. Time is a weapon, and it will never be turned against us again.
And that's how they began hating the Federation. Let us know if you change your mind
The USS Vostok.
and want our help.
This is temporal transmission from these space-time coordinates. But we are no longer detecting the source of these transmissions. Did you lose a time traveler? But we are no longer detecting the source of you lose a time traveler.
Yes, Caldano's ship was damaged and he fell through a temporal portal.
I think you better come aboard while we resolve this. Prepare for transport.
Beam to the Vostok.
Alright, everybody beam. And you, Mr. Brown. Oh, Loading Simulator 2018. Wait, I forgot that's actually Space Engineers, especially when you have a lot of mods loaded onto your map.
Yeah, the planet-sized loading.
Yeah.
That's what Captain Shack calls it.
Yep.
Someday I hope to get Space Engineers.
Yeah. Hopefully this game doesn't kick me out right at the most inopportunistic time, you know. It's like, I hope it doesn't kick me. Please don't kick me. There we go. It's going now. Yay. Because I hate to have to relog every 5 minutes on a map change. Welcome to the pod stop.
Greetings.
It's
It's nice to see you again.
Again, we've never met before.
Not that you remember. We need to scan the continuum for Caldano. Would you care to assist me?
Of course.
Come to this console, let me do this stuff, cause I'm pretty quick at it.
While you doing that, we'll see.
Were you able to locate Caldano?
His ship is in the 22nd century, but these readings are strange.
Enter the
Enter the temporal
coordinates
coordinates
into the
into the
transfer.
transfer.
Turn Captain Walker.
What happened with Caldano?
He's dead, and it looks like he's been dead for centuries.
No,
No,
this was meant to.
Caldano
Caldano
went further back
in the past than you
than
knew.
you knew.
The
The
NX-01
NX-01
Enterprise, captained by Jonathan Archer, found his ship in the 22nd century, and his chief engineer activated Caldano's emergency temporal circuit, which returned the ship to its last known time. This one. But by the time that happened, Caldano had been dead for centuries. The top Scuthan is safe. It was found in the mid-24th century by Captain Jean-Luc Picard, who destroyed it before it could be used to harm others.
And then not cool, isn't there anything we can do for them?
Altering the past causes ripples. The effects move through time, shifting everything they touch, and it may take eons for all of them to be seen. The Nakul will survive, although their home will be lost. They will become time travelers themselves, and their actions in the Temporal Cold War shape the galaxy you now know. There are some things you shouldn't change, that you can change.
The Temporal Cold War?
You could check Captain Archer's old logs for more information, but you will know all about it soon enough. You are entering a dangerous era in history. Time travel like warp drive before will radically change your society. I'll see you again. We have a lot to do.
Farewell, Captain, and thank you.
And beam up.
Oh man, time travel.
Let's wait for the next mission. You'll know where that one starts off at. And turn that one in.
Caldano is dead. And the Nakul are angry.
At least the timeline.
Which thingy should I get?
Actually the whole set's pretty good. Just, yeah.
Alright, I'll get the quantum phase deflector.
Yeah, it's good for a phaser build and whatnot, so you're good on that part.
Yep, I can see that the damn thing radically changed.
Mm-hmm. Just move a few things over.
Alright, now time for our next mission.
Yep. We're just only going to go to, what was it? Time and Tide. Reason being is because, I was just, you get the, thing from the Admiralty ship bundle on that.
Their Temporal Integrity Commission is
It gives you, like, a one-time use ship and also a epic, ship from that. Just get some of this stuff dragged down here. Alright, here, let me just make sure that's selected as primary and share it with you guys.
Federation, 29th century. Temporal integrity is charged in the top of my history. Considering our recent experiences, we feel the need to better understand the rules of time travel. However, it's important we don't know too much of it. We have decided to designate a representative to learn what we need to
Accept.
So we have to go back to DS9. Oh, you declined it, Miss Brown.
I did not. Ah.
Oh, you already have it. Okay, just making sure. It looked like it declined it automatically, which is
Wait, why do we need to go to DS9?
because that's the start of the mission.
Mine says time. This is Time and Tide, right? It says
the
go to
Keanu
New
is
Kid
the
America.
Delta Quadrant. I forgot about that. Let me just, okay, if you have a transport directly to the Delta Quadrant, just do that. It saves a lot more time overall. I'm so used to
transport to the Delta Quadrant?
Yep.
No. I don't have that. Why don't I have that?
It's from Tier 1 of the Delta Alliance reputation.
Alright. I'll just go to the mission starting location.
Yeah, it's a lot easier overall.
I'll see you. A dead star. That's just terrible.
Well,
Those Tholians.
Yeah, the Tholians always do stupid stuff. It's like, you know you messed up, right? Making my way to you. Alright, I'm here.
Begin time and tide.
I'm entering now. If it'll click on it. There we go. I'm gonna. Oh, okay. Bring both my bridge officers this time. Awesome. Yep. Just click ready when you are. Let me just make sure my armors are back on and whatnot.
Yeah, I better change to that. Yeah.
Please report once it's hostile.
Let me just put my armors back on. So, this one is my Iconian armor. And Liberator Borg, you get this back. And you get this back. And boop. Hey, you see my bridge officers? Look closely at my Saurian.
Okay.
It's our fleet admiral, our co-fleet admiral.
Oh.
It's his doppelganger.
It's a pleasure
to see you again.
I'm glad you were selected as your Times representative. I can't imagine a better selection. Of course, I already knew you were going to be chosen, but that doesn't change my appreciation. Your recent experiences with time travel have begun a new phase of development, and a perilous one at that. Understanding the rules of time travel is of vital importance.
Tell me about the Temporal Prime Directive. I'd very much like to know about it.
Starfleet personnel are strictly forbidden directly interfering with historical events and are required to maintain the timeline
restricted from revealing too much about the future.
These
principles have served
These
Starfleet well.
principles serve Starfleet
Now
well.
that the time travel genie is
Now
out
that
of
the
the
time travel genie
it's hard to get it back in. The tech will spread through the galaxy, and
The tech will
species
spread
after
through the
species
galaxy,
will
and
learn
species
the
after
secrets of
species
time.
will learn the secrets of time.
I have seen that firsthand several times. Today you will be going to the signing of the Temporal Accords. It's an honor you've earned as an agent, and I think it's important that you see for yourself what the work of the Alliance will lead to, and how important it is to future civilizations. Thank you. It's an honor.
Are you ready to visit the future?
Alright, and let's go.
Okay. A world where people can just time travel. So if I lose the football game, I could just travel back in time and fix it. And then the guy who I beat will travel back in time to fix it. And we'll just be in an endless loop cycle.
That would be hilarious.
Huh.
Welcome to New Kittimer.
Here we are.
Since you're from the past, I'll be your chaperone
during the event.
hopefully protecting you from any temporal incident. Purely procedural, of course.
You've already demonstrated your ability to remain silent about things you aren't supposed to know.
Acknowledged.
Nice. But I'm going to go look up the stock market. I need a retirement plan.
The Temporal Accords. Your biosigns aren't listed on our register. I'll need to... Wait. I know you. I wrote a paper about you in classical history class at the Academy. I must say, you look much younger than Hollow Images. Wait. What year did you come from?
2410.
Oh, that explains why you look so young. Well,
You sure have an eventful future ahead of you. Forget I said that. I'm not supposed to say things like that. To be honest, I'm still getting used to the new temporal regulations. They can be a little confusing. Anyway, the TIC crews are scrubbing the hall for anything that might cause a paradox if visitors from the past, like yourself, encounter them. It will be just a few moments.
Very well.
Perhaps you would like to chat with some of our other guests here in the lobby. I believe they have all been cleared for trans-temporal interactions. I'm sure you'll have plenty to talk about.
Indeed, thank you.
Oh look, it's Philip Cray.
Greetings, friend. How may I help you?
Greetings, friend. How may I help you?
Don't you recognize me?
We haven't met until just now.
Pretty certain we haven't met until just now.
I just graduated from the academy as a temporal. It's quite possible that we will meet in the future.
It's quite possible that we will meet in the future.
Tell you what, I'll try to act surprised when it happens.
Tell you what, I'll try to act surprised when it happens.
Why are you here?
Yeah, I just clicked that's all for now because obviously all the other stuff is same old. The Ghoul are here to protest the setting of these unlawful biased accords. Why? The Tholians ravaged our homeworld thanks to the Federation's ineptitude. In one dark moment, my people were scattered throughout the stars. All we were, our history, our way of life was nearly lost. And what we needed when we needed the Federation the most, we were denied. Terrorists, they called us. Criminals, the dregs of the galaxy. These words, these deeds will never be forgotten or forgiven. I'm not sure that what the tragedy of the past has to do with today's events.
Today, the Federation and their lackeys come to tell the galaxy which timeline is best. What they'll do to keep it that way. Who are they to dictate such terms? Tell us that their history is more important than ours.
Which option?
I normally go with the top option. My existence has been nothing but hardship and pain. A life of an exile. I gladly sacrifice it to restore my homeworld to prevent the mass exodus of my people. Don't tell me you wouldn't do the same where our place is reversed. I resist the temptation. Too much could go wrong to risk it.
Attention all guests. The main hall is now. Please make your way to your seats.
All three of these doors go to the same place.
Damn, these corridors look very fancy and shiny.
Oh man.
I am honored by the founders and pleased to observe this
Dominion Observer.
historic event.
I am honored by the founders and pleased to observe this most historic event.
We have an
Although the
interest in
Dominion was not
safeguarding
greatly
time
affected by the development, we have an interest in safeguarding time stream.
That's good to hear. And Romulan Observer.
Jolan True, you are from the past.
Jolan True,
Time the
you are
Romulans
from the
joined the
past.
Federation.
From before the time the
How strange
Romulans
all
joined
of
the
this must be
Federation.
for you. The
How
entire
strange all of this
galaxy
must be
unites
for
in
you.
preserving
The entire galaxy unites
This
in
is
preserving
truly
the
a
timeline.
momentous day for all.
This is truly a momentous day for all.
Indeed it is. Oh look, there's a Breen. That's it.
Tholian?
Yep.
We are concerned that a road will disrupt our development.
While the Accords promise to safeguard the time stream for us all, I can't help but ponder the opportunities for the temporal events that will remain after they are signed. I fear great imbalance will occur, despite the very good intent.
They will be necessary.
I didn't even get to talk to. Oh, never mind.
Privileged to witness this historic event. Truly, it is a singular.
The Cindy are no stranger. temporal
I'm sure we are as well.
the tragic conflict with Earth in the 20th century, and our manipulation by the sphere builders matters the deep shame for us.
The Nakul are not here to sign
hope
these accords.
they will prevent
We
such
have
tragedy.
already been victims of time-traveling aliens. But somehow this incursion into the
boy.
timeline has been overlooked. Perhaps because of its
The
importance
Nakul
to
are
the
not
founding
here
of the
to
Galactic Union.
We have already
an
been
amendment to restore our own world in the
evil.
timeline.
Somehow this incursion into the timeline has been
Therefore, we are
overlooked.
here.
Perhaps
with all
because of its
eyes of the galaxy
to the
upon us,
founding of
to
the
point out the
Galactic
hypocrisy and unlawfulness of these accords.
I'm not. Therefore, we are here, with all eyes of the to point out the hypocrisy and unlawfulness of these accords.
I see.
I suspect you're, well, you could get the optional done, but it doesn't really help out that much. Oh, look, it's Alexian.
Well, one of our very special guests. It is so nice to meet you. I am Wixie, your humble master of ceremonies for this event. Quite an honor, wouldn't you say? So exciting. This ceremony is about to begin. So you should find a seat. But I'd love to chat with you after the signing.
I'm looking forward to it.
Delegates and honored guests. Your attention, please. The signing ceremony is about to begin. Please take your seat.
Representatives from dozens of species have gathered to witness this historic event. It looks like they are getting ready to begin the formal signing. Of course, this is largely ceremonial. The negotiations. Wait, there is some disturbance.
Shall be free. We liberate the galaxy from the tyranny of the temporal accords. We shall wipe the federation from its gift.
And that's the envoy.
Quick, get the delegates to safety.
Interesting.
The Kremlin will take the delegates hostage.
Of course, the
They've
Kremlin.
grabbed the delegates and are holding them hostage in some nearby offices. This is damn peculiar. We're facing a major temporal flux here. The hostiles have neutralized embassy security. It looks like they weren't expecting us to be here. It's up to us to rescue the delegates.
Acknowledged.
Watch out! Port Crenham leaning in! Port Crenham! Neutralize them as quickly as possible. We need to save those delegates.
Anybody hear us? The Venom are holding us hostage in the embassy offices. Please, anyone, help!
Go this way. Says we're closer to this door anyway.
Of course, it would be the Krenum. Of course, it would be the Krenum Imperium that would want to do this.
Wasn't exactly the Krenum Imperium altogether. This is like few. Talk to the Vinian guy here.
I shall live to serve the founders another day. My thanks to you.
I shall live to serve
You're
the
welcome.
founders.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Exactly. Talk to the Crowley.
You saved my world, and now you saved me. I'm beginning to like you. Yes, world.
And now you saved me. I'm beginning to like you.
Things meet you, Ambassador. Stay safe.
Hold up, I need to put my armor back on.
Yeah, that's a good idea. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my hand phaser on. This was awesome. I love this hand phaser. Yeah, just make sure you put your armor back on before you do anything.
I did.
Don't run off now. Because there's a couple guys in here too.
It was a good day to die for the Krenim.
It was a good day to die for the Krenim. I love it. And there's one last group in here that we haven't picked up.
I thought my life path was at an end. My thanks for proving me wrong.
You're welcome.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Beam up.
History says the Accords were signed and there was no mention of an
We should return to our ships and see if we can help with defensive efforts. Beam up.
Wait for everybody. There we go.
There we go.
Those look like Krenim ships.
And they're attacking the in forest.
This conference will not continue. I won't abide. All ships fire. Leave no survivor.
Torpedo spread, boom.
Wait. I did not say shit. Oh no, not this time. This time you not.
Or to lose that predator's time stream. If it were damaged, the be not cool vessel. Make them
Understood. Helm set and intercept the course.
Tholians.
Hmm? At least you're not facing off against our ships.
We've cleared out most of the Krenim ships. Engaging Anoraks now. The more the merrier.
Okay, we have to go this way to engage Anoraks.
Yes, he helped us against the Iconians.
I'm afraid you will need to return to your own time to investigate. I'm afraid I'll accompany you, but I can't interact with anybody from your time. I'll open a portal when you're ready. Anybody. Are you ready now?
We're ready, Captain. Engage.
Right, let's go. We're almost done with this session here. Should be done in after this last part. There's only like a few map changes and whatnot. Oh, Loading Simulator 2018 again. Let's see here. Good thing I have the combat log going. So, how's everybody's night going?
Good.
Hey, what about you, Miss Brown?
Good.
Awesome.
For a hard day of pounding the keyboard, this is more fun.
Yeah. I mean, I can probably help you out with getting a better build going and whatnot, but you just gotta take some EC to do it. Ah, Supervisor Tralla.
Welcome back to Kiana.
Well,
We hadn't expected to see you again so soon. To what
Welcome
the
back,
pleasure.
Kiana. We hadn't expected to see you again so soon. To be the pleasure.
I have some questions about Noya.
Noi? Well, he's been working on some secret project of late. To be honest, he's been more than a little hostile. And that's saying something for Noi. I was about to check in with him. If you would like to accompany me.
Lead on, Supervisor.
Why is he screaming at a screen? Makes no sense.
Oh, it's you. I thought I'd see the last of you. What do you want? I'm very busy.
What are you working on?
Come on.
Come now, Admiral, you can read, can't you? Access my latest report to command if you want to know what I'm working on. Feel free to waste the time of the charming bureaucrat standing next to you. But I'll thank you to stop wasting time. Stop wasting mine. Now, if this interrogation is over, I have more important matters to attend to. Good day.
We're not done, Noi, and watch your tone. Oh, I love doing that.
Like I said, more than a little hostile. He's been like this for some time now. No one's sure why.
We have reason to believe that he may be plotting treason. Would it be possible to see what he was working on?
Treason? No. I mean, sure, he's been difficult to work with, but oh, I hope you're wrong. Noi has top-level access to everything we're working on here. I don't need to tell you how much damage that could do in the wrong hands. Let me call up his files.
Thank you, Supervisor.
He was working on the Anoraks. Wait a minute. It looks like he was accessing the launch protocols and docking claim.
She did.
No, she's not dead, per se.
Ah, I see you found my farewell gift, Trala. I'm so glad. As for you, I'm taking command of the Anoraks now. I can see that bothers you greatly. So will the numerous bombs I've left behind.
He's probably envoy, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. We gotta disarm the bombs. So here's one right here. I'll get it. Another one is over somewhere. I don't know. I kind of got lost. There's one near you. I get the third. Revive Supervisor Trala. We all do it.
Stole the Anoraks? I can't believe it. How could he do such a thing? What drove him to betray us like this?
Maybe there's a clue in his personal logs.
There's only one way to find out. Computer, bring up the research notes and personal logs of researcher Noi. Authorization Trala 23, Victor 6 Sigma.
Thank you, Supervisor.
And they're over here. I'll let you do it.
Access log, whatever. Personal log supplemental. We had some visitors from the Alliance today. Noi was rather rude to them, but I managed to smooth things over this time. Still, he has good reason to be stressed. The war isn't going well, and there's a lot of pressure on him right now. He could be a bit more agreeable, however, perhaps a peace offering. Those Terran snack cakes he's so fond of with the, what is the word? Nougat.
Nougat.
Oh. I tried to tell him about the baby again last night, but he was so stressed out I just couldn't add to his burden. Hopefully things will calm down a bit soon. I can tell him. On a positive note, my work is progressing quite well. I believe these logs should now be shielded from any kind of temporal incursion. Return to route. Personal log supplemental. My review of the time capsule files is complete. What I have learned has shocked me to the very core of my being. I had a wife, and she was pregnant. My wife and unborn child were murdered by the Federation and their allies. They devastated my people, murdered my family, and erased an entire species from time and space. I cannot let this stand. This I vow. I shall not rest until I have restored my family or avenged their deaths. Time itself shall be the instrument of my vengeance.
Personal log supplemental. At last I have found the Tutarians, or rather what they have become. Some of them managed to escape the treachery of the Federation, finding sanctuary in a trans-dimensional void. They are powerful. So powerful that some primitive species worship them like gods. Yet they are trapped in their realm, no longer able to exist within prime space. But I can help them. I can release them from Durance Vile. These builders at my side. I shall have my vengeance for Claude.
Right. Unknown logs.
What? We're under attack!
Noi has returned, and he's made a number of potent modifications to his ship. We could use some help up here with him and his allies.
Beam up. for everybody. There we go. Let's get this out of the way. Mass beam out.
I have been waiting for this for a long time. At last, I take the first fateful steps upon my path of vengeance.
That'd be your last if you're not careful. Stand down.
As always, your thinking is so limited. For you, it has been moments. But for me, it has been years. Years of planning, building, all to return to this moment in time, to end you.
This doesn't have to happen, Noi.
Oh, but it does. Believe me. You took them from me. My wife, my unborn child. Time was your weapon then, and it is mine now. With it, I will eradicate your wretched alliance, just as you wiped the Tutarians from history. But first things first, it's time for you to die.
I don't think so. You're a scientist, not a starship captain. Give it up now.
I have been waiting for this for a long time.
This is Walker. We've got our hands full with Noi over here, but we'll keep him busy while you defend the station. We could use a hand once it's secure, though. Anorax packs quite a punch.
Acknowledge. Ooh.
Noi has learned some new tricks. This definitely isn't the same Anorax we left a few minutes ago.
Alright, over this way. Admiral, we've been pulled into the time stream with the Anorax. We can't let her escape. Target her engineering section and disable their main drive. Down she goes.
Oh, there you are. I thought we'd lost you. What happened to Noi?
He deserted our work field and made his escape into chaos.
Damn. A rogue agent out there with a ship like the Anorax is a real big problem. One step at a time. Let's get you back to the 25th century once you're ready for the trip.
Alright, depart system. And that's it. And there it is. We can transfer it back to the fleet starbase to end it there. So, see you there. Hopefully I don't end up freezing up or whatnot. And long load time again. Hopefully it doesn't kick me yet again. This is just getting ridiculous anymore. So everybody have fun here?
Yeah.
Alright. What about you, Dragon? Dragon? Oh, it looks like your mic messed up again.
Hello.
There we go, we got it.
Okay, now, okay, so I don't have to disconnect, I just have to disconnect and reconnect to Discord.
Yep.
Alright, what thing should I get?
I would go with the ship bundle.
The Time and Tide Admiralty bundle?
Yeah.
This is troublesome.
Alright, collect reward.
I'll give you like one-time use ship and another ship you can use.
Alright, I'll go ahead and transport to the Fleet Starbase.
Mm-hmm. Got a lot of stuff out of that. Which ain't bad.
And I'm guessing we've already gone through the arc.
No, there's still a few more missions in it, but I wanted to keep it under, let's say 2 hours. So we did it under 2 hours, which is good, and that should do it for this Mission Madness. And hopefully we'll have more fun later on. So hope to see you next time, and have fun playing Stowe.
And hopefully join our fleet, please.